What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2 and its resurgence here in May of 2025. I've only really seen this the last couple of days, but I love to see it. And I don't want to bring the mood down because it's like, well, where does it all kind of lead? I definitely want to talk about that in this video. But, I want to have hope. I truly do. I think, number one, this game is just a very good game. Say what you want about the initial launch. Many people, including myself, have said it many, many times. Lots of different thoughts out there. But really what this game became, and then obviously DICE pulling out or being told to pull out, whatever, the game became, I just think, rock solid. Actually, way better than rock solid. I thought it was an amazing game, to be honest with you. And they were freaking hitting their stride, all that jazz. I think people are returning, to that, and that's great. And hopefully that just, never goes away. You never know with EA servers, and they recently, I think just last year, shut down some of the old Battlefield games, including Battlefield 3, one of my all-time favorites. The day might come eventually for maybe even Battlefront 1 and then maybe eventually this game. But the game's doing great, right? People are going back. Many tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people are going back to play it. But then again, okay, well, where does it lead you? It leads, of course, to the want for Battlefront 3. Now, I will say my opinion on that has never really changed. You can try to will it into existence, and that's great. And I'm not saying don't try. Here's the thing. When everybody's going back in, EA sees these numbers. In fact, they see numbers that we don't see, right? These stats that we don't see. They know who's playing. They know how many. They know across the platforms. They know how long, what characters, all sorts of jazz. To do that and to show, that we care and that, that we want a future game. I think that's great. And I hope that EA is looking at it. I just don't know, well, what do you do? Battlefield, hopefully, is about to hit its resurgence this year. There's a lot of leaked gameplay that looks freaking phenomenal for that game. I really hope for the best for that. And it's we know Battlefield is a pillar, for EA and DICE and all that jazz. I don't see how they return to Star Wars. I really don't. It should, if anything, this should really send a signal that somebody should do it. Maybe not even them, right? Just anybody. I mean, the Star Wars license is not exclusive to EA. They don't have to do it. I think they actually lost that exclusivity. So anybody can do whatever they want. And by the way, in terms of these stats, I mean, the game has picked up into the high 6, low 7,000 people playing a day on Steam. The thing is that to play through EA, you're not even playing on Steam, right? So you have that. You have Battlefront updates over on Twitter saying, I've heard from a reliable source that it spiked to over 100,000 concurrent players after May 4th, and it's still holding strong at 80 to 90. That means millions of people are playing it every week. I don't know about the millions thing. You're taking, I guess, concurrent does not mean, everybody playing that day. It's just at a specific time. It could be. When he says millions, maybe it's 1 to 2. I don't know if it'd be many more than that, but that's still, by the way, the game is going to be 8 years old. That is phenomenal, right? To get that many people playing it, and it's a good time, and I wonder, what is actually doing it. Again, you're going back to a good game, but Andor probably helps. Episode 3's re-release, that probably helped. May 4th, I don't know how much May 4th pushes people to go back, but maybe it does. The Fortnite thing, that doesn't do anything whatsoever to me, although General Grievous is in it, and that's freaking awesome. But that probably does get people as well to go in. So, right now, Star Wars is kind of living high, and that's good. If there's ever a time to show it off and to show EA that, that we care, now is the time to do it, right? Because August, September, the numbers might drop a bit. So it's great. Honestly, I find it to be awesome. I have not gone back in years. I really want to. I would say about once a month. Not even looking at this stuff completely removed. Honestly, about once a month, I think I should really reinstall it. And I have a third channel of Podcast Now Back to the Past where I play old games. And I've thought numerous times, and I will, maybe for the tenure, to be honest with you, I've thought, well, let's go back and let's play Battlefront 2, for a video on that channel. So I think about it all the time. I just never actually do it. It's good for these people to put their money where their mouth is versus me just saying it. These people are actually doing it. But no, I've always loved it. I said that too. Even at launch, I thought it was a really good game that was destroyed by the loot boxes, all the other stuff that was going on. I always thought fundamentally, the game was extremely good, even day one, literally day one. And I said that at day one. I covered it actually when it first released 8 years ago. So I stand by those words still to this day. But no, hopefully we can get a Battlefront 3, but it's great to see this resurgence that's happening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.